Good morning. What's up, my people? Just literally walked out the voting booth, and I want to give y'all a rundown of my experience here real quick while it's fresh on my brain. When I first walked in there, three lovely, nice young ladies manning the stations, and she asked for my ID, and I'm like, okay, so what do I do if I don't have an ID? And then she like, you fill out this little paper over here. And then I whip out my ID, and she like, oh, yo, you're trying to scare me, little rascal. So I just wanted to see what would happen if I didn't. So she showed me this paper. This you gotta fill out regardless. Application of voter poll list. So this you fill out regardless. Now, if you don't have your ID, voter ID, you gotta fill out this. You know what I'm saying? So I asked her if I could have that. She gave me that. So, okay. Then I go in to complete my ballot. Here in my township, in my county, every spot for the Republican side, every spot is uncontested. I wish I would have been able to run for state rep again this year against Kurt Vanderwall, but every voting option, every different choice for every different position, each one was unopposed other than the congressional Senate seat, which had 4 contenders. Justin Amash, Sherry O'Donnell, Sandy Pensler, and the last one, I can't remember. But, so when you went down after that one, every position, every race was uncontended other than the write-in. So all these people basically running unopposed, they know they're guaranteed their seat, basically. So then, that's disheartening. We need to get more patriots and more people running for office. I'm going to run again in the future. Looking at that list, looking at that ballot, I wish I would have ran this term. It's a lot, though. So I end up asking the ladies, I'm like, what happened if you don't want to vote for any of these people who are uncontested? And if you don't know who to write in, like, can you leave them blank? And they're like, yeah, you can leave them blank. You don't have to. I'm like, okay, cool. So I left most of them blank, except I filled out the millages. That was easy. I voted no on all the millages. And I voted for Sherry O'Donnell for the congressional seat. But other than that, I didn't vote for no Kurt Vanderwall or the other dude, the other rhinos, all these other people. And I ain't know a lot of people, so I ain't even cast my vote for them unknowingly, ignorantly. As long as I can leave them blank and vote for the one person I know, and vote no on the millages, I can cast my vote in confidence. But anyway, moving on from that. So I went to go cast my vote in the machine. Right on the front, it say Dominion voting. And I'm like, y'all, we still using Dominion voting systems, huh? She's like, yep. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. We still using the same Dominion voting systems. Then the big manila folder that they put your ballots in, these are like taped together and made into like a ballot folder. Like they cut off and tape a piece of another manila folder as a little pocket on the front. They do 2 of those, and taping information packed pieces onto the manila envelope. And it's like, with all the money that go into our elections, you think they would have special made manila envelopes that fit the ballot and have pockets built into them. But it's crazy, man. You know, and then they make you cast it in there. They're like, yep, it worked, it's successful. Like everything is kosher, when these machines can be algorithmically tampered with to alter the votes. And then when you leave out of there, you get no receipt. Like, this is what bothered me too. Like, a couple weeks ago, I went to McDonald's and got a coffee. I went inside and got a coffee. They gave me a receipt when I paid for the coffee. When they gave me the coffee, it had a receipt taped on the top and on the side. Like, I get 4 receipts when I go get a coffee, but when I go vote, I don't get no receipt. You walk out of there feeling like used and abused. Like that's it. So I just wanted to give y'all my experience on how it went. It's like this last year too. And then another thing is that, you know, I pay attention to a lot of the stuff regarding politics. A lot of people don't. If it's confusing for me when you go in there and you don't know who all these people is, imagine people who really don't pay attention at all. They like, man, I don't know none of these people. I'm just going in here, la la la. They probably fill it out wrong and it don't end up counting anyway. But our election system's got to be optimized drastically, man. Seriously.